Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I'm Wafie Siti Nurazizah. I'm from English Education Department in Nusantara Islamic University. I'm from 6th semester and I'm from class A2. This video is about the one of assignment of final test from second language acquisition course. So now I will talking about the answer of the question. My answer about my answer of the question. Okay, start from number one. Number one is talking about what's the role of first language, and my answer is first language is the learner's linguistic knowledge that exists in the brain, which can help second language learners to input language and lead the learner to the highest level of second language use. Number two, my answer is the interactionist approach claims that if our language ability develops out of a desire to communicate, then language is dependent upon whom we want to communicate with. This means the environment you grow up in will heavily affect how well and how quickly you learn to talk. The cognitive interactionist approach views language learning as an individual cognitive effort. The possibility of learning occurrence is dependent on learner's cognitive capacity as a result of input. And then interaction and also nudging, and the last one is output. Okay, now is the answer of number three. That is, cognitive approaches to second language acquisition are mainly concerned with the individual's mind as a processor of information rather than with the specificity of the linguistic information it contains. And number four is my answer is communication is successful if the speaker is taken to mean what he wants to be taken to mean. What is needed isn't a set of shared rules, but the speaker and listener be able to correlate the speaker's response with the occurrence of a shared stimulus in their common world. I'm so sorry. And the next is my answer. My answer of number five. Okay, that is explicit instruction is a way to teach in a direct, structured way. When teacher use explicit instruction, they make lesson crystal clear. They show kids how to start and success on a task. They also give a kids plenty of feedback and change to practice. Okay, next is my answer about number six. That is by implicit instruction, we refer to teaching where the instruction doesn't outline such goals or make sure explanation overly, but rather simply present the information or problem to the student and allows the students to make their own conclusion and create their own conceptual structures. Okay, and now is the last one, my answer of number 7. Okay, second language acquisition or sequential language acquisition is learning a second language after a first language is already established. Many times, this happens when a child who speaks a language other than English goes to school for the first time. Here are some suggestions for appropriately instructional strategies according to stage of language acquisition. Emphasize listening comprehension by using read alouds and music. And then use visual and have student point to picture or ache out vocabulary. And then speak slowly and use shorter word, but use correct English phrasing.